Hi everyone, back again. Yeah, back again with my favorite oracle decks. I speak so much today because I try to make these videos, and for some reason they the bloopers are really outrageously high. So let's start with my favorite oracle decks for 2016. So there are new ones, there are old ones in it, and this time I'm not sure if I will start with them in the way I purchased them. Let's dive into the oldest one. So the oldest one, the Sacred Rebels. Yeah, the Sacred Rebels is it was a profound deck for me within, like I said in the favorite tarot video already. It was a part of my, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I mentioned the ritual that I was doing during summer solstice and during the following moon phase. And this was also some kind of advice card that I was always drawing with the Fountain Tarot. And I love the messages. I still have another deck from or by Alana Fairchild. I will soon trade it or sell it or something, or maybe make a giveaway or something like that. I feel with this deck I have all I need in terms of writing from Alana Fairchild. Quite often I only use what I see on the cards, because sometimes I like the writing in this book, the book for the Sacred Rebels, the companion book. But sometimes it's quite long writing, and you have to search for bits and pieces when you want to get a bit more into the cards. At the moment, I really feel sometimes I love when they are quite easy to get. For instance, when you put in keywords or something on the top of the text in the guidebook for quick references or so. But the images are gorgeous. And I'm not sure if they okay, they do. They put it on the box. So by Autumn Sky Morrison. She is an exceptional artist, spiritual artist, and I adore her work. And this deck still waits to be trimmed. At one point I will do it, if I have more time for it. But it was and is a good companion during working with tarot, during working in ritual and so on, or in meditation. This is a faithful companion. So another deck that I got, and that was part of this moon phase ritual, was the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck by Kim Krantz. So this deck I got with the help of Patrick from In the 78 Cards. It was not easy to get it at first here, and he made it possible that I hadn't to pay custom fees. So thank you, Patrick, again. This was a gorgeous deck to use in the ritual because I involved the 4 elements. So I had set up 4 elemental candles, and for the drawing I did, I also wanted to ask the elements, in fact, for their wisdom, and this deck was quite helpful for that, for addressing that, and it was basically a little bit like some of the readings Kelly from the Truth and Story does, and she always also incorporates the elements in some of her spreads. And something like this I also did, and then for each element I saw how the elements reacted together, so how air is possibly reacting with earth and so on. It was really helpful, and it is a gorgeous deck. I have to confess I haven't reached for it since then, but still happy to have it in my collection. And yeah, in conjunction with the Wild Unknown. I really adore this horse here. It looks like a Frisian horse. I love them. I love Frisian horses. So this one. Hopefully I won't forget this time any of these gorgeous decks. So the next one is The Goddess Oracle by Jana Janto and Amy Sophia Marczynski, or Maraszynski, sorry. This deck I got first in German, and then my dear friend Ruth from Rainfire Dreaming sent this to me because she had it but wasn't resonating with it, and I got this one as well, so I have now two. The thing is, which I like more about this one is these images aren't that chopped. However, they are a lot bigger. You could easily trim them down. You have to be careful with this backing because of the title here. But the images that I have on and I don't have it at the moment here, the images in the cards, for instance, in the German edition are much smaller. But the sad thing is they chopped a little bit of the images, so you can't get the full image, and they are also a bit darker. So I prefer these here. I'm still considering to trim the others. This is a gorgeous goddess deck, and this is my first goddess-based oracle deck that I got. And I like the information in the book. It's really, from what I know, quite profound. I like that there is this kind of poem at the beginning. And there are, of course, meaning of the cards, the mythology of the goddess, and also ritual suggestions. So for instance, journey to Bridget, and meditations and so on. Really profound, really powerful, and I like to draw from them, like to read with them, like to draw for them as inspirational cards for the month, and stunning, and I like the art style. So, and what you can hear in the background, again, my dog, because she is now pissed off that I'm not playing with her, because she has this weird, this weird thing going on that when she had her lunch, she wants to play. When I had my lunch, I want to sleep, to be honest. But, yeah. So, the next one you already saw it, maybe. It's the Halloween Oracle. Hey, Lily, come over here. Come. There she is. There she is, but she, as ever, won't get on the camera because she is not so, she don't like that. But she wants to play. Now I have to be careful because in her excitement sometimes she could, she run over several things, so she could get the tripod. Yeah. Want on camera? No. she just want to wag her tail. So the next oracle, which was a surprise, and I haven't planned to buy it, but then I saw it, and I just thought, okay, let's grab an oracle for the season of Halloween, and the Halloween oracle by Stacey DeMarco. And I tried to see. No, they don't. Here they haven't written the artist on. It's the same artist like the Isis Oracle and so on and so forth. It's by this is quite interesting. Blue Angel not always writes their it's by Jimmy Manton. Okay, Jimmy Manton's artwork, and I was really surprised by this deck. I wasn't sure that this would be a good deck. The book is quite thin, as you can see, quite thin, but it delivers enough to dive into a reading. Some don't like that there are so many skulls, which I, to be honest, prefer. Really, I like that there are so many skulls in it. And back when I got it, I was really into the ancestral work and needed some of this energy here. This is something I can't really look at because it's so big. I got goosebumps. Although the message is really beautiful. So, and again, my dog is singing a song. And it is, we have some skulls in it. It is a powerful little deck. I haven't expected that. And looking forward to work with it, not necessarily only for Halloween, but for the darker seasons. But at the moment, I'm not reaching for it that much. So, the Halloween Oracle. hear that? Start to learn a song, please. This makes no sense. So the last deck. Of course, the Wisdom Keepers Oracle, first edition, black-white edition, how you want to call it. This is also part of my year ahead spread. I drew cards for the four corners of the. I try to be louder than my dog. Lily, come here. Maybe I can manage it to get her on camera. Come here. Come here. No, she don't want. She turns her back towards me. This means, no, I don't want to participate in that. I want you to play with me. You have to wait a little longer. So, the Wisdom Keepers Oracle was or is part of my year ahead spread. I drew 4 cards for the 4 quarters, and I started with one of my Stalker cards for this year with Mr. Robin Williams. God and Goddess bless him. Yeah, this is a stunning deck. I still think I will get the colored edition just because it's so beautiful, although the cards are even bigger. But I also like this one because it's so much easier to print those images and put them in your journal, because this is a deck to journal with, really. And I don't necessarily read with it like with other Oracle decks. I want to have conversations with the characters. I like the questions they have into the questions of for contemplation. Really great journal prompts, really great journal starting points, and conversation starting points, in fact, because these cards are so vividly speaking to one. You know it already. It's now popping up everywhere. At first, I wasn't seeing so much of this deck in the black and white edition, but now in the color edition, people are getting it all over YouTube and showing videos of it all over YouTube. But I'm still a fan also of the black and white edition, which I'm not quite sure if this is still in print, but it says here at the bottom, first limited edition, 1,000 copies. So this might be out of print now. But I still love it. It's very bendable. It's very workable also in the size. I wouldn't dare to trim it because I like this kind of color code here. Although I'm not working with it that much. Also not with the mentioned gene keys that this is part of or from. And it's also with the I Ching it has something to do. But I'm not working with it for now. But it is a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous deck for path working, for ancestral working, and so on and so forth, for journaling and inspiration, and or just looking at these gorgeous characters, these soulful beings here. And one deck I want to mention, and I tried to figure out where it is. Where did I put the last one? Hello, where are you, little one? It's the most smallest deck ever I have. Yeah, there it is. Sorry. There it is. This is my, not necessarily my honorable mention, but this was a deck that I worked with a lot last year because it was part of my year ahead spread, and it's the Kamień Wróża. The Stones Predict the Future Oracle, the Polish Oracle set. Sorry, I had to switch off a bit because my camera needs a little bit more energy at the moment. So I will try to make it quickly. So this is my last entry for my favorite Oracle last year, and I still love this deck, and I still am very happy that I received that from Bart. So thank you, Bart, again. This was a gift, and I already sent them as gifts to 2 of my best friends all over the world, and from Ruth from Rainfire Dreaming here, and Emily Elijah Boudet, she got also, and they are also both quite happy. I'm not sure if Ruth, if you told me this, how you like this deck, but I know that my friend Emily really likes this deck, and she works with crystals a longer time than me. She over 10 years, and she was also selling them, and she likes this deck. This is also quite interesting to work with just alone in spreads. It has suits, I guess 4 or 6 suits or something. And the guidebook, there is a guide book, but of course only in Polish. There was the website which was referencing these cards, and the introduction. There is a little PDF that Bart created for all of us who have this deck, and which I'm referring to every time then when I'm using this deck. And it's really a powerful little one. So now I will play with my dog, recharge my smartphone, and we will see us in the next video when I will share with you my top tarot books, my top tarot companion books, and yeah, and whatever. Bye! And you will now play with me.